Okay, we have finally made it to the last number on our review sheet number 3. And 57 asks the question, write the equation of the parabola shown below. Now class, we've already kind of done a lot of this work because question number 55 gave us information. We used a graph to figure out the equation. Now they're being nice to us. They're actually giving us the graph. Let's identify the parts of this graph. This point right here must be the focus. It must be the focus. The focus is a point that's graphed inside of our parabola. And I won't go into the definition of parabola just because of time constraints, but that is our focus. You can see, class, that if I wanted to guess at where the vertex is, it'd be right here at the bottom of our parabola. There's our vertex. And then you can't see it very clear, but we could go ahead and just recognize that this line right here is our directrix. So there is our directrix. So let's see if we can write our equation. The equation of a parabola is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. And we know that h and k are our vertex. So if we can find our vertex, we will know what h and k are. Let's take a look at our vertex. Well, we just labeled that. Our vertex is right here. Looking at this graph, that's exactly on the y-axis, exactly on the x-axis. That means our vertex for this problem is 0, 0. All we need to know now is our value of a. But class, we can't figure out what a is from the graph, but we can figure out what p is from the graph. And if we find p, we can find a. Our p value is the distance from our vertex to our focus. Let's count that. From our vertex to our focus is 2 units. So the p value for this graph is 2. And from 55 and 56, we recall that a is just equal to 1 over 4 times p, which is 1 over 4 times 2, which is equal to 1 over 8. So our a value is going to be 1/8. Let's go ahead and write our equation now. Let me draw a line here so we can see the difference between our work and our answer. Let's plug in our values. Y equals, a is 1 over 8 times x minus h, which is 0. Here's our vertex. Remember, h is our x value of our vertex, k is our y value, plus our k value, which is 0. There is the equation of this parabola, and again, on a test, you may see it written like this. This is also equivalent to y equals 1 over 8 times x squared. You can see that the 0 doesn't ever change the value of x, so we can drop that out of our equation. And the k value is 0. That doesn't change anything in our equation. We can drop that. So on the test, either one of these equations might be used to represent the equation of this parabola.